we are back for a full vinyasa flow. So by full, I mean that it will include most of the poses that you will find in a full length vinyasa flow, like inversions, stretches, sun salutations, anything you might need. And yeah, so a vinyasa flow, if you're completely new to this, is a yoga flow that, well, each pose, each exercise is linked via a sun salutation. It's like, it is a flow. It usually flows all throughout the sequence in a, not logical order, but you will see there's like a fluidity throughout the flow. So yeah, so we're going to start in a weird seated position. We are going to start on our knees with our toes tucked under like this. So this is going to be our starting point here to focus our breath. So it's really nice stretch into the feet and the sole of the feet and the toes. If it gets too much for you after a while, just ease out of the stretch. Just go in a kneeling position. Just ease out whenever you feel like you're starting to cramp. I love this stretch though. But we're going to ground here for a little while, focusing on our breath. So take your hands to heart center. And we're going to take some nice breath in and out through the nose. Try really start to sink in our breath. You feel your belly rise and lower. Try to think of your breath instead of thinking of your feet and the pain you might feel there. Maybe analyze how your body feels. If you have any tensions anywhere, if you're feeling sore or tired, acknowledge that, respect that. Try to assess how your mind feels as well. If you're feeling anxious or run down, or you're feeling happy and at peace. Just acknowledge it without judgment. Whenever your attention goes back to your feet and your toes, try to bring it back to your breath. So this flow is great for any day where you feel like you have some energy and you just can't be bothered to spend an hour and a half doing yoga or any sort of exercise. This is really short, sweet, intense, it has everything you want to have in it. Really starting to feel our toes here, aren't we? Well, we're gonna slowly ease out of that stretch. Ooh, tap your toes a little bit here. You feel it even more when you release that where you're in position here. So we're gonna take some opening of our spine here. So we're gonna take some cat and cow. Inhale, and or curve your back. Exhale, push the shoulder blade, cat. Inhale, curve. Really try and focus on your chest here rather than the lower back. Exhale, push to the back, the upper back, the lower back. Tuck the tailbone in. Inhale. Exhale, push. We're going to take some a side stretch as well. So Opening your right leg a little bit to stabilize yourself. Straighten the left leg and taking a nice big stretch, nice big line on that side, left side body here. Really lengthening, big nice line. Taking a small back bend here, looking behind you. Just a little bit, protecting your lower back here, really keeping your glutes well engaged. If this doesn't feel comfortable, just don't go there. Releasing back to all fours. And we're going to take the other side. Opening that left leg, stabilize yourself, straighten that right leg and straighten that right arm. And take a nice big long line on that side body here. Feel the side body crack open. Making some space here. Taking it to a small back bend here. Opening the chest towards the ceiling, looking backwards. Only if that feels comfortable. Releasing all the way back to all fours. We're going to take a small stretch of the hips, or you're going to take that right leg on that side of your right arm, and you're going to straighten that left leg, opening that right arm and really opening yourself up towards the ceiling, twisting your spine and opening your chest. Inhale into the nose and out through the nose, constantly throughout this practice. Exhale back. Now we're gonna flatten your foot on the floor, and we're gonna open on the other side. So your right hand in front of your right foot and open yourself up here. So the heel of your front foot should be aligned with the heel or the arch of your back foot. If you can here, you can take a bind right underneath your thigh or your butt. Just constantly twisting your spine towards the ceiling. If the bind is not accessible to you at all, just stay there. And if this is too much for you, just go right on your knee here. Inhale and exhaling through the nose. Exhale, release everything. Taking back to the plank and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to take the stretch on the other side. Take your left foot on the side of your left hand and opening your left hand up to the ceiling. Really feeling it in that left glute, in that right hip. Twisting yourself up. Inhale and exhaling through the nose. Releasing. We're going to take the other side, flatten your foot on the floor, the heel aligned with the arch of the back foot, and open yourself up. Either here, your elbow on your knee on the floor, or taking the bind, if that's accessible to you. Exhale, release. Step your back foot all the way to the top of the mat and hang out here for a few breaths. Inhale and exhale through the nose. If you find that you can touch the floor very easily, grab your ankles and gently pull yourself, imagining that your belly goes to your thigh rather than the head going to the shin. exhale, roll yourself up, bone by bone, all the way to standing. So we're going to take some sun salutation. So chair namaskar A. So follow me here. When you have your feet hip width apart, inhale up, exhale all the way down. Inhale monkey, straighten your back, either your hands on the floor or on your shin, wherever is accessible to you with your back straight. Then we're going to hop or step your feet all the way to a plank. Lower yourself down halfway to chaturanga. Flip your feet and push yourself up. If this is too hard for you, you can do this whole process just on the knees. In your upward facing dog, try to keep your thighs above the mat, just hovering a little bit. And really engaging your glutes to protect the lower back. Push yourself to a downward facing dog. If this is too hard for you to go from the upward facing dog to the lower facing dog, you can go on your knees through a child pose. So child's pose, tuck your toes under, push yourself to a downward. So here you can take some pedaling, here one knee at a time. Go on your toes and push your heels, breathing constantly. And imagining here that your armpit face each other. So try to rotate your arms towards each other. This will protect your shoulders. Inhale, hop or step. So you can try and hop or simply step all the way in front of the mat. Inhale, fold. Exhale, all the way up. Hands at heart center. Take a breath here, and we're going to go to chair namaskar B. So follow along with me here. Inhale, hands up. Exhale. Bend here. Really here, just let your belly on the thigh and try to straighten your legs, keeping that distance, that belly on thighs as long as possible here on the belly. Really intensifying that stretch. Inhale, straighten to monkey. Exhale, hop or step to a plank, lower yourself down to chaturanga, flip your feet upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right away, lift your right foot up and step in between your hands, warrior one. You can take a less wide stance, you want your feet to be flat on the floor. Lower your down, exhale. Exhale all the way down to a plank, lower chaturanga. Flip your feet upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts up in the middle of your hands and up to warrior one, your back foot flat on the floor. Exhale, lowering down and back to a chaturanga. Upward facing dog, pushing yourself back to a downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Hop or step forward. Fold, inhale. Exhale all the way up. Inhale, you're going to bend here. Bend in your squat, with keeping your ribs really connected, so your core engaged and your glutes really engaged here. You're going to lift that right foot off the floor and balance yourself on your left foot. really engaging that left side. Foot back on the floor, right side. Balancing yourself on your right leg. It's getting hard to talk, isn't it? And hold on both your feet. Inhale up. Take a breath. We're going to go in our sequence here. So, we're going to go in our warrior 3. So in our warrior 3, you're going to lower your foot. Lower. You're going to lift your back leg. So at 90 here. So your chest and your back legs at 90. You can have your hands at heart center here, or if you want a bit of a challenge, take them straight in front of you. We're going to take some bends in that standing leg. So bend here, straighten. Inhale as you go down, exhale as you go up. 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo! It's okay to lose balance. Happens to everyone. And when we finish with our 8, we're going to take a half moon, take your hand to the floor, and open your left leg, your back leg on the side here, and take your left hand to the ceiling, looking forward or to the ceiling. Going back to our warrior, and we're going to take a big step back, and without touching your hands on the floor, if you can, or just help your hands, help yourself with your hands, go all the way to Skandasana on the left side. So Skandasana is when you're bending really much this left leg here and straightening as much as possible this right leg. If this is not accessible to you, just stay on your toes here. Hands at the heart center. It's getting harder to talk as I go. And trying to push that left knee open and keep your chest really open as well. Pushing your chest to the ceiling. If you're comfortable here, open your hands here and really opening your chest. Keeping that right leg really strong and straight. If you can, take the bind in your back and twist yourself to the ceiling. You should all be breathing here. In through the nose and out through the nose. I'm talking as hard to do at the same time, but you should all be doing that. Taking your hands back, heart center. We're going to push ourselves without using our hands if we can. Otherwise, just use your hands all the way to a warrior 2. Windmill your arms open. And breathe. I'm going to take 3 breaths here. I want to reverse our warrior. So your hand on your leg and open that side body here, that right side body. Right. So we're going to take a side plank here. So now windmill your hands to the floor, and we're going to turn our heel here, our left heel, and take our hand here and take your right foot all the way on your left foot. Stack your feet together, or your foot right in front, or if you need more support, you can take your right leg in front. We're going to open ourselves to wild thing. So for that, lift your right leg up and taking back and take it behind you. Support you as you back bend. Then we're going to take our stretch here. So You're going to take that right leg in front of you, right under your hip, and try to lower your hip down if you can, sitting down. Otherwise, just stay where you can. And take your hands straight, parallel for your leg, from your legs. You should really feel it on that right glute. Taking ourselves all the way back to a plank, and we're going to take a chaturanga. Lower yourself to chaturanga. Push yourself out to upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Hop or step all the way to your hands. Inhale, fold. And exhale. Hands at heart center. We're going to do the other side. So we're going to take our right leg back for our warrior 3 now. So ground yourself on that left foot. Straighten that right leg back, keeping your hips square, parallel to the floor. And we're going to take the dips here. So 1. Inhale as you go down, exhale as you go up. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Oh, 8. Little wobble here. Open yourself to half moon. Opening the right leg and taking that right hand to the ceiling. Looking to the ceiling or in front of you, or looking at the ground if you need more stability. So, taking a big step all the way at the back of your mat, we're going to take our Skandasana here. Remember, you can stand your toes as so. If you can't go, you have your foot totally flat. Your hands at heart center, having that left leg really strong and straight. Push your right leg open and open your chest to ceiling. If you can, opening your hands. And if you can as well, taking a bind and twisting yourself up to ceiling. Inhaling the whole time and exhaling the whole time. I know it can get tough, but if you really focus on the breath, I know you will get through this. We all do. And you can just modify when you don't feel comfortable, or you feel like this is too hard for you to just modify. Take your hands back at heart center, and we're going to push ourselves, trying not to use our hands, all the way to a warrior 2, windmill the arms open. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Flip your front palm and take yourself to a reverse warrior. Frame your foot, and we're going to turn on that right side plank. Either your feet step together, the left foot in front of the right foot, or for more support, bending your left knee. Hold your plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to go to wild thing. Lift your leg up, taking it back behind you, and open your chest and take a small back bend here for wild thing. Taking our weird stretch here, taking your foot right underneath your hip and sitting or going as low as you can to really feel it stretch on that left glute. Sitting really straight and taking our hands straight in front of you, parallel leg. Windmills your hands all the way back to your plank, and we're going to take some push-ups, some chaturanga push-ups. So remember to have the elbows on the side of your rib cage. And for 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5, and now we're going to take a chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Push yourself to downward facing dog. This feels so good. This is like a rest in the middle of all of this work, isn't it? We're gonna hop or step ourselves all the way to the seated position here. And we're gonna take some stretches. So you're going to take that right foot, the sole of that foot in your inner thigh, lift yourself up, lengthen yourself, and fold. Try to stay really facing that leg. I know it's easy to open that right hip, but trying to stay facing that leg. All the way up. Take that right leg above that left leg and twist yourself. So hug that right knee here and twist yourself. Here we're looking for length rather than turn as much as possible. So if you reach, inhale for length. And as you exhale, try to twist a little bit more, but we're really looking for length. Keeping that left leg really engaged and strong. Release. Take a small counter twist here. And we're going to take the stretch on the other side. Straighten that right leg and take the sole of that left foot on the inner thigh of that right leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Fold. Trying to stay as aligned with that leg as possible. I know stretches can be tricky for a lot of people. Everyone has their favorite stretches and everyone has their most hated stretch. But try to breathe through it the whole time. Just focus on the breath and try to send that exhale to the part where it hurts the most. Inhale up and we're going to take the twist. Left leg bend over the right leg and hug that left leg with that right hand, twisting. We're looking for length here again, so inhale, find length, exhale, twist yourself a little bit more. Release, we're going to take a small counter twist. Now we're going to do some core work. You all with me still? Hope so. So we're going to go to a boat pose here. So have your legs bent parallel to the floor. Your hands in front of you next to your legs. We're going to hold here for a bit just to fire everything up, to warm everything up. And we're going to take some toe taps to the floor. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're taking 20, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and hold. Take your hands at heart center, and we're going to to take some Russian twist in that position. So tap on your left side, back in the center, right side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 19, 20. And back in our boat. So if you're really feeling it and you want to challenge yourself here, try to straighten your legs and your arms here and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to take a last chaturanga, bending your knees and hopping or stepping all the way to chaturanga. Pushing yourself up to upward facing dog and down to a downward facing dog. Go on your knees here. If you enjoy a nice toe stretch, instead of going right on your knees, try to flip your toes here and stretch the front of your toes. Don't go crunching any toes if that does not feel comfortable. Just go right to kneeling position. So now we're going to take an inversion. So for the inversion, you can pretty much do whatever you know you're capable of and feel comfortable doing. So if you really don't feel like going in a handstand, even towards like on the wall, a handstand on the wall is a great option, or a shoulder stand, or a headstand as well on the wall. If you don't feel like doing all these things, you can just hang out in a forward fold here with your legs open. What we want here is to have our heart above our head to get the flow going. But then again, if you don't feel comfortable doing any of the regular inversions, going on a forward fold, just letting yourself go, is a perfectly great option. You also have the option, if you have a block, even if you don't have a block, to go in a bridge. And you can take a restorative bridge by putting a block right under your sacrum here and just resting here for a while. But if you feel comfortable, I highly encourage that you take a handstand on the wall or a headstand. I myself, I'm going to go on a headstand if I can manage to not fall. But if you fall, it's also okay. Just make sure that you don't hurt yourself, but falling is okay. I think I've said that too much. Fell out here. Then we're going to go in the, if you all finish with your inversions here, we're all going to go in a narrow leg child pose. So your legs together, your arms on the side of you, and just let your head hang here. I just wanted to say for all the inversions, if you're not familiar with doing handstand and headstand or shoulder stands or elbow stands, don't go there. You can easily harm yourself, and you shouldn't do it without feeling comfortable enough on your own or with a teacher, and you should do it with a teacher by your side if it's the first time. Breathe here. We're gonna go laying on our backs, taking our relaxation now. You've all done so good today. I'm proud of you. I'm really hot myself, so you should all be hot too. Pushing yourself up, we're gonna go on our backs. So for relaxation, you have a lot of different options. You can take a block or a pillow or whatever you want to elevate your sacrum here. I find this really comfortable. You can relax, you can take your relaxation like this if you enjoy it, or you can just have it on a lower level, as so. You can simply lay on your back with your legs up in the air, like so. I love this option here, to take a block, pop it right under your sacrum, but not on the highest, and then have your legs up. Or you can just lay in a regular Shavasana with your legs straight or your legs open in a butterfly. Let go of your breath here, don't try to control it anymore, just let it go back to its natural rhythm. Assess how you're feeling. Do you feel more open? Do you feel in a better mood? Do you feel like you're more energized than you were before? Just assess your body and see how everything feels. Take some time for yourself here. You can stay in this position for as long as you need. Close your eyes. Whenever you're ready, we're going to roll ourselves back up. So take your knees in your chest and start rolling yourself, just building some momentum to take yourself up. Take yourself to a cross-legged position, whichever one you want. It can be just a lotus or a regular cross-leg. Are you going to come say hi for the end? Facing this way. Facing this way. Here. Are you going to namaste with me? Whichever cross-leg position you want, or you can just come kneeling if cross-leg is not for you. Hands at heart center. Take a deep breath. We're going to take a releasing breath here. So inhale, a long inhale here. She did a long inhale with me. Inhale. And we're going to exhale everything through the mouth as loud as you want. One more. One more. May you have peace in your thoughts, peace in your words, peace in your heart. Namaste, everyone. Namaste, and thank you so much for joining. I hope that you enjoy the flow. I hope that you are not dead by now. And I hope that I will see you next time. And if you heard any weird noises during this flow, it's this little lady here. She was very charmingly snoring next to me, or actually next to the camera. And yeah, she couldn't be bothered doing the flow with us. It's a shame. You should have. Anyway, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you do. I would love to know if you did. And yeah, lots of love to all of you, and I will see you next time.